monstrous hill and came upon this doe that I would say is 30 feet in front of me. They're so used to humans around here. But yeah, I am coming up a 2-mile hill with an 11.5% grade average, and it's pretty miserable, pretty hot, and muggy today. So this is Pocahontas Spring. There is hardly anything running here. It's very stagnant. All right, here's a good water source. One of the few that we have had on the trail the last few days. So today has been a pretty nice walk. We've had a couple of pretty steep uphills, but the last part coming into the shelter has been a walk on a road here, and I've got a mile left to come into the shelter, and it's a special shelter. It's Eckert Shelter, and it has a solar shower, it has a water spigot, it has bunks in this shelter. What else? Solar, water, anyway, everything you need. So that's kind of nice to be able to take a shower after a warm day. It is supposed to be 86 today, so yeah, it's beautiful out here. Lots of day hikers coming and passing us on the trail. So yeah, today has been a good day. Just wanted to take a video of where we are camped tonight. We are at the Eckville shelter, and they have a little area down here where you can pitch your tents. So there's a handful of us down here. They have at this shelter a shower, a solar shower, a toilet, bunks, picnic table, charging station, so it's kind of nice. It is Monday morning, and headed out today towards Lookout Hostel. We were at Eckville shelter last night. It was really nice to get a shower and charge some things up, but we will be at a hostel tonight, possibly taking a 0 tomorrow. I guess it depends on how bad these rocks are, but it's supposed to, we have a friend who did this yesterday, and they said it was pretty rocky. He's a pretty good hiker, and it took him and his friend 8 hours to go 11 miles. So we're figuring that it will take us a little bit longer. We did get out at 6 this morning. We're pretty good at getting out at a regular time, 6 o'clock. So that helps to get more done while it's cooler. And but yeah, it's going to be pretty rocky, tough trail. So at the end of today, we will see how our feet feel, if we need a 0. Also, there is no really good water on this section, so we are going 11 miles with what we are carrying. I am carrying 2 liters. That is 4.4 pounds. I think the others might be carrying 3. I just don't want to carry that much weight. So that's the other thing. As we go forward in Pennsylvania, there are some long water carries, like 20 miles, I've heard. So yeah, we have to carry more water than we're used to. Okay, these are the rocks that we are having to deal with It's been going on for at least a mile. It's pretty rough. I have been hiking along through these rocks and alongside this big mountain of rocks, wall of rocks for, I don't know, at least a half mile now. There's just a big pile of rocks. I am grateful that I am down here and not going over the top of that, but the trail is pretty hard on the feet. I've gone 7 miles and I have 5 left. This is a view from sitting up top of the hostel. It's really pretty, but there's also a highway right here. It's somewhat loud. And then the hostel is right there behind me. It's a really nice place. It's called Lookout Hostel. And nice place to relax. So I have some pretty technical climbing coming today. 3 spots that will be difficult. It's raining, which will make the rocks slippery. Up ahead there is moss or lichen on the rocks, and that is extremely slippery, so I may not be taking much video today, as I will be taking it very slow and trying to make sure I don't fall. This is coming up on knife's edge, so you will see that I'm going to be scrambling over quite a few big rocks, wet rocks. Okay, I came from there up to here. There is no view, but I don't know if you can see the rocks going way down. And then I still have more to go up and over there. And then here, you can't really see how far it goes down. It's a big pile of rocks.
It is the end of my day on Wednesday, and we are getting some much needed rain. It is pouring.
Today is Thursday. Last night I stayed with Beth and Dave Guth in Palmerton, Pennsylvania. They were great trail angels who were referred to me by Hippie at Halfway Hideaway Hostel. They came and picked me up at the trailhead, took me to their house. I got a shower, laundry, set my tent up in their backyard, had a great night's sleep, and I am back on the trail. So I will be climbing that mountain today. It's about a 2-mile climb, 13.5% grade, so that's going to be tough. It's a mountain of rocks, you guys. It's going to be tough. It's a mountain of rocks. That behind me is a mountain of rocks. So I think from what I've heard that today is the hardest day. So I have 16 miles planned. I'm getting a little bit later start than normal, 8 o'clock. So I don't know if I will make it 16, but there are some campsites along the way, so I will just go as far as I can. So I do like learning a little bit about where I am hiking, and this picture shows, it says the hydrological cycle of the Appalachian Trail in Pennsylvania. It looks like they get 41 inches of rain. 21 inches evaporates, which is interesting. And then it talks about the Kittatinny Ridge and the water source. It says the Lehigh River played an important role in fueling the Industrial Revolution in America. It once had a paralleling canal built in the 1820s, which served as a transportation system for coal coming from the west. This is part of the Delaware River watershed, which eventually goes into the Atlantic Ocean. It says, did you know 5% of the entire U.S. gets their drinking water from the Delaware River watershed? That's interesting. Okay. All right, just have to stop right here, partway up the mountain, and tell you how hard this has been. Basically, I put my poles in my pack because you need both hands. I've been on my hands and knees scrambling up these rocks. They are very steep. And I still cannot use one of my knees. I can't kneel on it very well, especially on rocks, because of that fall I had way back in the beginning. It doesn't bother me hiking for the most part, but like for this kind of rock scrambling, my knees are pretty weak. So yeah, I came up this. It is steep, hands and knees crawling. And then you also have your backpack to deal with, and the weight of your backpack, being careful that it doesn't pull you backwards. So this is a pretty tricky rock scramble and is taking me a while, but I am taking it slow. Also, forgot to mention that it rained last night, so the rocks are slick. And look at that. I'm supposed to climb up that. Are you kidding me? I am not a mountain goat.
I hate you!
These are the vacationers. I am slack packing this morning with Firebird, Ivan, and Hopscotch. And we left from Wind Gap, and we have 15 miles to do to come into Delaware Water Gap. And that is on the border of Pennsylvania and New Jersey. So we're going to take a 0 tomorrow, and then we will Sunday hike into New Jersey, which is very exciting. We will be coming to the end of the rocks, not the end, but probably a day or two into New Jersey, we'll be finished with the worst part of the rocks. So anyway, yesterday was a pretty tough day on my feet. Climbing up and over that sketchy mountain was difficult. I can definitely feel the ends of my toes. My ankle's a little sore, so a 0 tomorrow will be helpful for my feet. So yeah, but it's great to be hiking without a big pack. Again, slack packing is when you only take what is necessary for the day. So I don't need my sleeping bag, I don't need my tent. I just need food for the day. I need water. I do carry my water filter with me, and then my bathroom bag, and that's about it. That's all I need for the day. So I'm carrying much less weight which is really nice, and it makes it easier hiking on your feet, and just a bit of an easier day. Coming to the end of a very good day. Still have about 3 miles left, I think, but did 15 miles today, and the first 7 were very rocky. We hiked to Wolf's Rock, and I don't know, a couple other views, very rocky. And then it got a little bit better for a while, but still rocky after that. Now the last 3 miles maybe won't be so bad. It's a little hard to tell yet, but I have seen so many people on the trail that I have not seen for a while. Kaleidoscope and Night Pony are back on the trail. I guess they took a couple weeks off. Also Scatter, Stash, and Cheese Plate. Scout's friends, hi. We've been hiking kind of back and forth with them, so that's nice. Sparks, those are Sparks' friends. And of course the vacationers, who we always love seeing. They call us their trail moms, because I guess we check in on them. We take pictures and send to them because they don't take any pictures. So anyway, yeah, it's been a good day. It's been nice to run into people. And I guess we're all going to be in Delaware Water Gap tonight. Like pretty much right next to each other. We're staying at a hostel. They're staying at a church hostel. And so anyway, I think the plan is to all go out to dinner tonight. And so, yeah, a good day. My feet are very sore though. My ankle's a little bit sore. My toes are a little bit sore. So we'll have to see what they look like. All right, so first things we do when we come into town, this is where we had dinner last night. Sango Kura, it's a ramen bar. Then I meant to post this morning for breakfast, but I just start eating and I forget. So we stopped at this super cute little bakery and had breakfast sandwiches. They have homemade pot pies. You can come for lunch and get a hot dog and a slice of apple pie for $4.95. So they've got lobster rolls, soft serve ice cream. It is a delicious place. A bunch of homemade jams. Oh look, my friends are still here. Oh, it's a bakery back in there. Yeah, and we had breakfast, which was delicious. Now we're going to the Outfitter, which is also a rafting place, to check that out. This is all on our 0 day. Another bit of things that we do on a 0 day. I did laundry as soon as I came in, and then went to a little convenience store, got my vegetables, oatmeal raisin cookies, so there's my fruit and grains, some stickers. I needed some new socks. I also always air out my sleeping bag, I don't know, and my sleeping pad. So kind of reorganize the backpack and rest and get off my feet. That are the plans for today. Those are the plans for today. We are sitting on the porch at the Deerfield Inn waiting for the jazz music to start. Deerhead. Oh, Deerhead Inn. It's a really, really cute old town. Lots of restaurants and not very many people. So we are sitting on the porch eating our beet salad. It is delicious. And we are listening to jazz music to relax before we head out tomorrow to start hiking again. It's really nice. No bugs out tonight, and very relaxing. Old-fashioned church bells.